What is going on, everyone? This is your boy, BNB, Black Man Boating. I am the host of the BNB show. Thank you for joining me. Man, let's just get right to it. It has been an exciting week in movies. As you know, I am not only a supporter of AMC, I'm an owner of AMC, and I'm going to always just go out here and support the brand as much as I can. No financial advice. I love movies. I'm a movie guy. So let's talk about the movies, man. We knew that this was coming, man. They called it Glicked. Glicked. Man, Gladiator 2, Wicked, head to head. Man, the ladies showed up. Real quick, man, before I get into my reviews of these two movies, we're going to start with Wicked first. But I went to go watch both of these at AMC same day. I went to go see Gladiator 2 at an earlier showing, and then later on that night, I went to go see Wicked. And let me tell you, when I went to Gladiator 2, I was just pumped to see it, man. The first one is a classic. I believe this one is a classic. It's got my favorite actor of all time, Denzel Washington, in the movie. Pumped. I go into the theater, early showing. It was probably maybe 60, 70% full. It was a nice amount of people, especially for the time that I went. I think maybe it was the first showing. So it was a nice amount of people that went there. I was very happy about that. As you could just feel the energy at AMC. It's just an energy that was just so awesome, man. You have the combination of people being excited about movies, and you have the holiday energy, right? Okay. Went to go see it. People are pumped up about it, man. People are like, yes, after the movies, Gladiator 2, you know what? I loved it. Later on that day, that night, that evening, I went to go see Wicked. Okay, let me tell you guys something. Theater was packed. AMC was packed. I'm looking around like, damn. And it had to be, and I'm guessing, but it looked like about 90% were women. And let me tell you, after Wicked, after the movie ended, people stood up and cheered and applauded. It was a standing ovation for the movie. I looked back because we sit closer to the front, right? I look back, you just see all these women just cheering, clapping. They were just so happy. It just so happy for this movie, and the movie was dope. I mean, believe the critics, man. Believe the critics on this one. Believe the audience score on this one. This movie is an amazing movie. So let's get right into it, man. I want to take a look at what this article says here. And Wicked Part One, all the box office records broken. So I just want to skip down here, man, and get down to this part here. This weekend, Universal defied the odds with their feature take of the 5 billion grossing Broadway stage show Wicked, opening to 114 million domestic, 164 million worldwide, a little over 164 million worldwide. Man, let me tell you something. The ladies showed up. Like I said previously, the movie theater was packed for Wicked. Had to be about 90% women in the audience. And they loved it. They were singing the songs. I'd never seen the play, but I have family members that have. So this movie adaptation of the play Wicked, my family members that I talked to and friends that I talked to, we discussed this movie. They loved it. I loved it. I didn't know the songs. The only songs I knew were the ones that I've seen in the commercials. And I'm just looking and I'm feeling the energy, man. This is a feel good movie. Its cinematography is beautiful. It's a beautiful movie. It's very vibrant, very colorful movie. A lot of singing. And I loved it, man. It was definitely, I felt like I was at a play. I felt like I was, I'm at the movie theaters, but I'm at a play. It was dope. Just a very, very good movie, man. Believe the hype. Wicked it did the damn thing. I know you're gonna have people who are going to disagree, and that's quite natural. Okay. But I really believe the critics got it right. I believe the audience got it right with this one. And I think that the score is like 90s on both for both on Rotten Tomatoes. So let's take a look there. We got Rotten Tomato. You take a look. So let's go over this, man. Wicked, 90% audience score, 97. I'm sorry, 90% critic score, 97 audience score. Yes, I am the audience. I am of the peoples. We the people's champions. I agree with the 97%. The movie, man, real fast before I continue with this. So remember, I saw Gladiator 2 earlier in the day. It gives you a different type of emotion. Like, man, we're gonna fight for what's right. We're gonna fight. We're gonna avenge. We're gonna avenge our losses. We're gonna fight, and it gives you that sense of nobility. Like, it gives you that sense of being brave and being noble, and fighting for what's right, fighting for your freedom. It gives you that type of emotion where, so now you're on this emotional high, and then you go over and you see Wicked later on in the day. It gives you a different type of emotional high. You want to dance and you want to sing and you want to be happy, and it's what an emotional two movies to watch, man. It's crazy. It's crazy how movies can captivate you like that, and take you on an emotional roller coaster. And these movies were made for the big screen. You gotta see these movies at the theater, man. If it ain't AMC, go to a movie theater, even though I want you to go see it at AMC. But let's go and read this about Wicked, man. Wicked, the untold story of the Witches of Oz, stars Emmy, Grammy, and Tony winning powerhouse Cynthia Erivo as Elphaba, a young woman misunderstood because of her unusual green skin, who has yet to discover her true power, and Grammy-winning multi-platinum recording artist and global superstar Ariana Grande as Glinda, a popular young woman gilded by privilege and ambition, who has yet to discover her true heart. The two meet as students at Shiz University in the fantastical land of Oz and forge an unlikely but profound friendship. Following an encounter with the wonderful Wizard of Oz, their friendship reaches a crossroads, and their lives take very different paths. Glinda's unflinching desire for popularity sees her seduced by power, while Elphaba's determination to remain true to herself and to those around her will have unexpected and shocking consequences on her future. Their extraordinary adventures in Oz will ultimately see them fulfill their destinies as Glinda, the Good, and the Wicked Witch of the West. Man, what a powerful movie. What a powerful movie. Beautiful movie. The acting in it is brilliant. I mean, the performances, man, they really put on a great performance. Just everything about this movie I absolutely love, and the energy that you felt in the AMC theater, I loved it, man. People love this movie, man. I give this movie a 10 out of 10. One of the best movies I've seen this year. Definitely my top 10 of movies that I've seen this year. And I'm just so, man, I'm so thankful because movies really made a huge step back on the second half of the year, man. Starting, I mean, right around Inside Out 2-ish, right around that area, right? And then it just really just started just going with Deadpool, Wolverine, and other movies, man, that I love. Now you got Wicked, you got Glicked. It's just crazy. Let's take a look at Wicked, man. Let's take a look at this beautiful, beautiful, amazing movie.
Are people born wicked? Or do they have wickedness thrust upon them? You're green. I am.
Welcome, new students, to Shiz University. Miss
Elphaba.
You can room with Miss Galinda.
Oh, popular. I know about popular. Oh, I saved you some space, by the way.
Do you really think this is fair?
I do not. I was promised a private suite. But thanks for asking.
Please, everyone take your seats. In today's Oz, a real sorcerer who possesses true magic has become all too rare.
Absolutely remarkable.
That was you who made all that happen. How did you do it?
I don't know. I've never known.
You, come with me.
Of course.
Not you. You. You're the one the wizard has been waiting for.
Galinda?
Ew.
I know. It's my granny's. I'd give it away, but I don't hate anyone that much.
Hey.
You should join us tonight. And don't tell me you have nothing to wear. Because you could wear this.
Something has changed within me.
She doesn't give a twink what anyone thinks.
Something is not the same.
Of course she does. She just pretends not to.
Pivotal point in the movie right here, man. Pivotal point in the movie, and if you haven't seen it, you'll see it. I won't give away. I won't give anything away in this movie. I mean, you already seen the trailer, so you already know what to expect. So I won't say anything outside of the trailers except that it is an amazing movie, man. Absolutely amazing movie.
The wonderful Wizard of Oz summons you to the Emerald City. Come with me.
What?
To meet the wizard.
I couldn't possibly. This is your moment. I'm coming.
The great and terrible.
Something bad is happening in Oz.
The best way to bring folks together is to give them a real good enemy.
You have no real power.
That's why I need you.
Don't let her get away! This wicked witch.
Don't be afraid.
I'm not afraid. It's the wizard who should be afraid of me.
What an awesome movie, man. I can't even give it enough justice. The people are right. The critics are right on this one. The audience is right. I think the audience is always right, man. So I really don't like Rotten Tomatoes typically, but this one I believe they got it right. It's a beautiful movie, just a classic movie. And this is part one. What does that tell you? It's like they knew, like, man, this movie gonna be so fire. We're gonna go ahead and make a part two to it, and we're just gonna let y'all know this is part one. I'm excited for it, man. Of course, being a movie person, being a AMC theater supporter, I'm just so happy, man. People are loving this movie. They are showing up. This whole thing kicked off with Barbenheimer, Barbie and Oppenheimer. Well, you have Glicked, and the ladies have really represented, just like the ladies represented in Barbie. They showed up in Barbie, kicked the guys' asses, and let me tell you something. I loved Barbie. I thought it was a dope movie as well. Same thing is happening right now, fellas. The ladies is whooping our asses again, man. And I love this movie. I love Wicked. Man, what an amazing performance from Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande and others. Other people have really just really did really well in this movie. And but these two standout performances, man, they both were so good. You feel the excuse me, you feel the friendship. Now I've seen several interviews with both of them, and man, they've really bonded during the filming of this movie. I'm so happy for them. I'm happy for them. I'm happy for moviegoers, man. So two big thumbs up for Wicked, a 10 out of 10. Go see it. Go see it. This movie is meant to be seen on the big screen at the theaters. Go to AMC, check it out. And if you don't know, AMC does have an AMC A-list where you can see 3 movies a week. That's what, 12 a month? I pay about roughly $25 a month. $25 a month, man. So I can see 3 movies a week. And I saw Gladiator 2 and Wicked same day. That's what's up, man. So speaking of Gladiator 2, let's talk about Gladiator 2 as well. Man, I went to go see Gladiator 2 first. As I was saying, I'm gonna go see it first. You know, big Denzel fan, big Denzel Washington fan. To me, he's the greatest of all time. And the first Gladiator, Russell Crowe, is just an absolute classic. I think that this movie is an absolute classic. People are going to compare it quite naturally to the first Gladiator. I think the thing is when you come out with a classic like Gladiator, the first one, like people are like, man, they're going to compare it. Can it live up to the expectations of being as good or better as the classic? Look, man, the first Gladiator made us want to watch this one. So it's kind of like Michael Jackson with Off the Wall, Thriller, and Bad. you know. Anyway, I think Off the Wall is his best solo album, and that's better than Thriller. But hey, man, I'm a big Michael Jackson fan. To me, he's the GOAT. I digress. But let's take a look, man. Let's take a look at Gladiator 2. I was on an emotional roller coaster that day, man. Thank God, man. Thank God for movies, man. I was on an emotional roller coaster. Not gonna lie, I had a great time. So let's take a quick look at Gladiator 2. See what they got to say about it. So, Rotten Tomatoes, man. The critic score is a 72. Audience score is an 84. I agree with the audience. For me, this movie also is a 10 out of 10. I give it 2 big thumbs up. I just think it is the cinematography is awesome. I mean, just from the jump, from the get-go, right at close to the beginning of the movie, man, you have the battle with the ships coming in. Oh, it just looked amazing. Like what an amazing looking film. Just the storyline I thought was dope. And how they tied everything back to the first one. I won't give it away. You'll see it. But of course, they're going to tie it to the first one. It's Gladiator. It's about Rome. It's about gladiators. I was hyped, man. I was so hyped, man. What an emotional roller coaster. Like I said, man, saw Gladiator 2 earlier that day, saw Wicked later. So I'm up here. I'm up here, feeling like I want to go to battle, feeling like I'm brave, and I want to avenge my people. Then I go over to Wicked, and it's I want to sing in a play. Dope, man. Love these movies, but years after witnessing the death of Maximus at the hands of his uncle, Lucius must enter the Colosseum after the powerful emperors of Rome conquer his home. With rage in his heart and the future of the empire at stake, he looks to the past to find the strength and honor needed to return the glory of Rome to its people. That's it in a nutshell, without giving anything away. I don't want to give any spoilers away. All I know is you got to go see this movie. This movie is meant to go see on the big screen. You'll see the the battles are epic, 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 epic. And I know some people um, don't like the water battle in the Coliseum. I thought the shit was fire. I thought it was dope, man. I thought it was creative. Is it historically accurate? Probably not. I did read somewhere where a gentleman claimed he was an historian, and he said that you were able to fill the Coliseum with water. I mean, I have no idea. Never been there. Hope to one day visit it. But I did see someone write that. I did not fact check it, but anyway, this is movie. This is cinema. This is imagination. This is creativity. Okay, it looked dope. That scene was fire. So many scenes in Gladiator 2 was just breathtaking, man. I love the movie, man. I loved it. Let's take a quick look, man. Let's take a quick look at Gladiator 2.
I remember that day. I never forgot it. That a slave could take revenge against an emperor.
Where were you born?
I don't know. I never knew a mother nor a father.
You will be my instrument.
Who are you?
Did you hear that crowd? The greatest temple Rome ever built. The Colosseum. Because this is what they believe in. Power.
General Acacius, there are victories yet still to come. Rome has so many subjects, she must feed them. They can eat war!
The arena turns slaves into gladiators, the gladiators into free men.
You have something in you. I knew it from the start.
Did you now?
Rage. That rage is your gift.
This is about survival! Survive! Hold together, and when it charges, break for the wall.
Whose head could I give you that would satisfy this fury?
The entire Roman armies.
Too much.
The general will do.
Rome must fall. I need only give it a push.
We make it out alive. Alright.
Chairs on the mausoleum floor. Blood stains the Colosseum doors.
This ring belonged to Maximus. Now I give it to you. What is the dream of Rome?
Blood stains.
Her people are not free.
Get the hell about your seats.
I was owned. Now I will control an empire.
I will not waste another generation of young men for their vanity.
Strength among us!
This how Rome treats its heroes! Chairs on the mausoleum floor. Blood stains the Colosseum doors.
Gladiator 2 is fire. The movie is excellent. I loved it. You got to see it on the big screen. The interesting thing is, you look at both Gladiator 2 and Wicked, it is about right and wrong and the quest for power. In a nutshell, man. You take a look at the basis of these movies. Right versus wrong and the quest for power. Wow. This movie is excellent. Gladiator 2, I loved it. Let's take a quick look. Let's take a quick look here, man. Ridley Scott, he did his thing. Paul Mescal, I didn't know anything really about him, man. I really didn't know much about him. He did an excellent job as the main character. You already know Denzel Washington, man, as he's just the GOAT to me, the greatest of all time. He did his thing. Connie Nielsen, what an amazing actress too. These people just really, really did a good job. Pedro Pascal, a lot of people know him as the Mandalorian. Excellent job. Joseph Quinn, he's one of the Emperor Gita, and his brother, Fred, is it Hetchinger? I don't know much about those gentlemen. All I know is they play twins. I'll give this movie a 10 out of a 10. And I know, man. I gave Wicked a 10 out of a 10. I'm a movie guy. I am. And I love these movies. I just think they were just awesome. As a supporter of AMC and a person that loves movies, have loved movies my entire life, I'm just happy that we got some great movies in the theaters right now. Gladiator 2, Wicked, both of them are killing it at the box office. And we have other movies that are great as well. And then we still got other movies coming. The year is at the end of the year and the movies are heating up. We still got some bangers coming, man. So the next movie I want to talk about here, I'm going to talk about 2 more movies. But the next movie I want to talk about, they're predicting that this movie is going to beat both Wicked and Gladiator 2 at the box office. They're already predicting it, man. They think that this is going to beat Inside Out 2. And that's Moana. So let's take a look at Moana 2, man.
You wanted to come this time.
Little sis! Big sis! Hi. You were gone forever.
It was 3 days.
Where are we going?
Before Maui stole Tifiti's heart, our ancestors wanted to connect our island to all the people of the entire ocean. It's my job as a wayfinder to finish what they started.
You wanna show how people just how.
You want to know why I adore Moana? Real talk. She looks like my daughter. We did the side-by-side pictures. Moana looks like my daughter, man. She looks like my daughter. I think that's why I have a soft spot for Moana, man. She looks like my baby girl.
I will go.
This is a call from the ancestors.
Hidden in a terrible storm, it's an ancient island. Setting foot on its sands would break the curse, bring our people together again.
I know what I have to do. Maui, I could really use your help.
Can I get a chee-hoo?
You will be destroyed, and your wayfinder too.
Now I kind of miss the lava monster.
Ow! Ow!
What if we don't come back?
I'll be back. I promise.
Do I hear people?
Those aren't people. Cock'em. You guys, we got this. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bring it on, Coco. Nuts.
They're saying the pre-sale tickets for Moana 2 are just through the roof. So, Moana 2 opens the day before Thanksgiving. So it's going to be an exciting Thanksgiving weekend. Wow, you got Moana 2. Okay, it looks like an amazing movie already. People are saying that this movie is going to beat both Wicked and Gladiator 2 at the box office worldwide. That's crazy. So you have Moana 2, Wicked, Gladiator 2, and two other movies that I absolutely love, man. Red One. I believe the critics were unfair to Red One on Rotten Tomatoes. Now, the audience score was a 90. So we the people loved Red One. So Red One, and there's another Christmas movie that put me in the holiday mood, man, and that is The Best Christmas Pageant Ever. I watched all four of these movies at AMC, and I will watch Moana 2 at AMC as well. So looking forward to Moana 2. All right, let's take a look, man. We got Moana 2 here. Walt Disney Animation Studios' epic animated musical Moana 2 takes audiences on an expansive new voyage with Moana, Maui, and a brand new crew of unlikely seafarers. After receiving an unexpected call from her wayfinding ancestors, Moana must journey to the far seas of Oceania and into dangerous, long-lost waters for an adventure unlike anything she's ever faced. Man, the trailer looks amazing, man. The first Moana almost did $1 billion at the box office. They're predicting that Moana 2 is going to beat Inside Out 2, which did over $1 billion at the box office. So we have some movies that potentially can just be huge at the box office, which is great for movie theaters. Go support theatrical releases. Movies like this, in my opinion, need to be seen on the big screen. Wicked, Gladiator 2, Moana 2, Red One. I have my review of Red One. I recorded it previously, so you can go ahead and take a look at it right here. The movie that I just saw this weekend, Red One. I have to say, I'm very disappointed in Rotten Tomatoes, man. I don't know what those critics, I don't know what they watch. I don't know if they're compromised, man. Sometimes it feels that way because when you take a look at the audience score and you take a look at the critic score, huge difference, man. Huge difference. Huge difference. Like 47 would say, 45, 47 would say. It's crazy, man. So we're going to get to that too. I don't agree with the critics on Rotten Tomatoes. I stand with the people. I'm a regular schmegular dude. I stand with the people. And of course, I went to go see Red One at AMC, and I utilized my AMC A-list. So you know something, man? Let's get to it. We're going to talk about Wicked today. We're going to talk about Gladiator 2. We're going to talk about Moana 2. We're going to talk about movies, man. So if you're a movie guy like me, let's check it out, man. First one here, man.
$497, $498.
Movie was dope.
$499, $500.
I don't care what critics say.
Let's go heavy. Yeah, got it.
Looking strong, Nick.
Go on, brush your shoulders off.
Red One is on the move.
Evening, ladies. What are you so excited about? Of course, your boyfriend's here.
Okay. Who's with Red?
Reach! Someone took Nick. We're gonna find him.
I'm bringing in Jack O'Malley. He's probably the best tracker in the world.
You guy's a legend.
What am I doing here?
Last night, Red One, also known as St. Nicholas of Myra, was abducted from the North Pole complex.
Are you saying Santa Claus has been kidnapped?
Garcia?
What the hell?
You can't trust this guy. He's on the list.
You don't mean
Garcia is dope.
List. NL4.
Are you telling me this clown is a level 4 naughty lister?
a level 4 naughty lister?
Oh, is that funny to you?
You're gonna help us find Nick.
Come on, let's go.
Grab a car. For what?
You don't have a Wonder Woman action figure, do you?
It's not how it works. Come on.
There is much in here that is not of the natural world.
Who's that?
Krampus.
What are they doing?
They're playing crayfish slop.
Damn.
I think if you don't need me here, I might just go back to the car.
We need to prepare for the possibility of no Christmas.
There's worse ways to go out than trying to save Santa Claus. We got snowmen! That was so disturbing.
Interesting.
My turn!
Oh my God.
Is my face still there? Yeah, you look good.
Look, man, I don't care what the critics say about this movie. Go with the audience score. I'm going to show you that in a second here because I do not agree with Rotten Tomato. I very rarely agree with Rotten Tomato, especially with the critics, man. But this movie is dope. Dope, dope, dope. It is full of creativity, the imagination going into this movie. Man, what a great spin on Christmas and Saint Nick, man. First of all, Santa is jacked, man. Santa is swole. Santa is super athletic, man. Santa is dope in this movie. The Rock, man, The Rock pulls it off in this movie. Chris Evans, these guys, man, the chemistry is good, really good. This movie is definitely going to be a Christmas favorite for people. Do not believe the critics on Rotten Tomatoes. Their opinion sucks. I mean, really sucks. I went to go watch this movie at AMC. This movie is fire. This movie is dope. I give it 2 thumbs up. I give it a 10 out of a 10. The audience score gives it a 90%. I agree with the audience score. I'm a regular schmegular dude. But this is let's talk about what the movie is about, man. After Santa Claus, codenamed Red One, is kidnapped, the North Pole's head security, Dwayne Johnson, must team up with the world's most infamous bounty hunter, Chris Evans. You already know him. You already know that's Cap. It's Captain America. And a globe-trotting, action-packed mission to save Christmas. Super creative. This movie is creative, man. I don't care what the dumbass critics at Rotten Tomatoes say. This movie is dope. Listen to the people. Go see it. You want to know what irritated me, man? I was talking to a family member earlier today, and I told the family member, hey, we're going to go see Red One. My family member told me, oh, man, Rotten Tomatoes said it was a horrible movie. I think, it's my personal opinion, y'all, I think Rotten Tomatoes compromised. I do not believe Rotten Tomato critics. I always go with always go with the audience score. You know, I'm part of the audience. You look at the audience score. Take a look here, man. Take a look here, man. Look at Rotten Tomatoes, dude. Rotten Tomatoes audience score 90, 1,000 plus verified ratings. You have 33% for the critics, 121 reviews. Go with the audience, man. Go see Red One. You will, I think, you will love this movie. The movie's dope, man. It's a great spin on Christmas. I think it's going to be a Christmas classic, man. It looks great. The premise of the movie is dope. I loved it. Lucy Liu is still fine. She's still beautiful, man. Lucy Liu, you're still fine. And she did a great job in this movie. Make sure you go see Red One. Don't listen to them dumbass critics, man. They must need to go outside and touch grass or something, because I don't agree with them, man. They must be the type of people that only like documentaries or something. I don't know, man. They must not love creativity. They must just have their nose in the air. They are just disconnected to regular people. Us regular people, look at the difference. Us regular people love movies like this. This is why, man. This is why we don't mess with Rotten Tomatoes too heavy, man, because you guys always doing some shit like this. I agree with the audience score. 90, go check it out. Red One, starring The Rock, Chris Evans, Lucy Liu. Go see it if you can. AMC, I used my AMC A-list. 3 movies a week, cost me about $25 a month. I pay for several family members to have it. I believe that there's a special right now because I did see at the movie theater, I saw a display. It said $19.95. You might need to go check on that. But Red One is in theaters now. Go see it at AMC. So my next the next segment is the thing that I like to call scrolling. They hating. I want to kind of get the temperature of X, the app formerly known as Twitter. I want to see what the people are saying. So I want to do this about Wicked and Gladiator 2 because both of these movies I've seen. I want to see what the people say, man. We already took a look at Rotten Tomatoes. I don't always agree with Rotten Tomatoes. I do agree with Rotten Tomatoes on these 2 movies right now, this time. But let's go take a look at, man. Scrolling, but they not hating. So this one here, I reposted this. So Wicked broke 3 box office records in its opening weekend. Wicked has officially broken the record for the biggest opening in history for a Broadway musical adaptation. And when we say broken, we really mean it smashed this record out of the park. $164 million worldwide. That's what's up, man. Wicked, wicked, wicked. And if you take a look here at the video, man, this is me, Taylor Swift, and Lil Ape. We went to go see Glicked together. So it was dope, man. We had a great time. Taylor, she's a lot of fun to hang out with. Lil Ape is a riot, man. We had a great time at AMC. That's what's up. So I want to see what the people have to say about both Wicked and Gladiator 2. Let's take a look, man. Who is this? P Thug. My Wicked film review. Okay. I grew up loving the Oz mythos, films and books. I knew about the musical, but never sought it out. Once the movie was announced, I was excited I'd finally see it. I really liked it. Has a feel of what I'd expect the Land of Oz to have. All right, man. Go ahead and like that. I agree. It's a dope movie. Brittany says, I just saw Wicked. I haven't cried this much in a movie since Godzilla -1. My favorite movie of the year by far. So much to talk about in the review tomorrow. Okay, cool, man. I'm gonna like that one too. It's a great movie. Let's take a look, man. Slasher reviews. I wanted to be a Wicked hater so badly, but they did the damn thing and I got swept into it all. Will be for future theater kids that Barbie was for girls. However, while beautiful at times, it's also hideous to look at as well. You will never convince me these shots are stunning. So there's a couple of shots there that they didn't like, but overall they loved the movie. They thought the movie was dope. Let's see. Makes me so happy that I've seen nothing but good reviews for Wicked so far. Go ahead and like that one. This person says, impossible to find real audience reviews of Wicked because stands are mass 5-star reviewing it on every platform. No, I gave it 10 stars and 2 thumbs up. The reason why you can't find people that don't like this movie is because they actually do like this movie. It's a great movie. Cinematography is dope. The adaptation from the second most successful play of all time to a film. You're talking about people who loved it as a play giving their reviews on it. Family members and friends that I've talked to, they thought it was a great, great, great job. They loved it, period. People just loved the movie. That's it. You know, I thought it was dope. Let's see, Wicked was genuinely one of the best movies I've seen in a long time. For something to be so long but so engaging the entire time, like you wouldn't even think. Almost 3 hours went by. Like, I'm so glad this was split into 2 parts because I needed more. Go ahead and like that one too. I agree with that. I agree. It was just a good movie. Of course, you're gonna find people eventually that won't like the movie. That's any movie, man. That's any movie. Everyone's not going to like Wicked. I just think that the people and the critics have got it right. Together, they got this one right, man. Uh, let's see. Wicked is one catered to core fans, and they will absolutely adore it. Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo, both stunned vocally, but Ariana in particular was my MVP. Her charm was a real joy. Man, Ariana Grande, they both did their thing. Ariana Grande played a good, mean girl. She did. She was a good mean girl, and I won't give much away, but I want to give away no spoilers. I don't want to give away any spoilers. Let's take a look, man. Let's take a look, man. See. Wicked rises on Rotten Tomatoes as the critic scores goes back to a certified fresh 90% with 257 reviews, maintains a 97 certified hot audience score on IMDb. It rises to 8.2, and on Letterboxd, it maintains a 4.2. Basically means the movie is fire. This movie is fire. So we'll take a look at one more, and then we're going to go take a look at what people have to say about Gladiator 2. Who took a trip down the Yellow Brick Road? If you entered the whimsical world of Wicked this weekend, we wanted to hear your review. I'm going to tell you, man, it was a dope. Here, man, why don't we go ahead and I'll put that here. Movie was dope. I watched it at AMC. You already know the business with AMC, man. You know I watched it at AMC. Just had to put that in there. I'm gonna go ahead and left a reply, man. Yeah, and I do like my own. Posts. I gotta support myself. Oh man. Let's see. Last one, man. Barrett Zay. If you have not seen it, scroll past this video also. This is my first time ever seeing the musical, so all you musical theater heads stall me. They had Elphaba messed up, and not all this time. The Wicked Witch of the West was evil and the Wiz, and they really just gaslighted her and tricked her into doing her dirty. Well, yeah. I won't go too far into this one because it kind of tells us the story a little bit. I don't want to have any spoilers here. You guys got to see it yourself. No spoilers, man. What the hell is this, man? This is your coochie green. What is this, man? Wow. All right, man. I think we're gonna end it on that one. Now we're gonna look up Gladiator reviews, man. Let's look up Gladiator 2 reviews. Let's take a look at Gladiator 2 reviews, see what they got to say. Okay. Nico. Gladiator 2 ups the action and scale but lacks the emotional substance of the first. It's bigger and louder, but basically a recycled narrative that felt stale. Some strange decisions throughout. Denzel was fun. The rest of the cast is solid, and there's cool action. It's okay. Well, everybody's not going to like the movie. I thought the movie was fire. I thought the movie was dope, man. But this person just thought the movie basically was okay. They thought Denzel was dope. Let's see, man. Of course, they're gonna compare it to the original. You're gonna see that with Wicked. Wicked 2, they're gonna compare it to Wicked 1. Let's see. Gladiator 2 was great as expected, but I can't say it was good as the original. It teaches something very special about maintaining culture and society, how fragile civilizations are, and how quickly they can fracture with poor leadership. Where Ridley Scott outdid himself were the combat scenes. I agree. The combat scenes were dope, and the production and the cinematography was impeccable. Denzel stole the show and really moved the story. Highly recommend. 8.8 out of 10. That's Heather Bear, man. I agree with you, Heather. we'll go ahead and give you a like on that one. I agree. Heather Bear is absolutely right. Denzel's a GOAT, man. I love the movie. I thought Gladiator 2 was dope. I know I'm a movie person. I just love the movie. I thought it was dope. Let's take a look here. Marcus Deshawn. Gladiator 2 was better than I expected, but still can't match the original. The original was a classic, of course. Visually stunning with strong performances, especially from Denzel Washington. Biggest flaw, it's predictable, and I found myself craving callbacks to the first film. Decent, but missed the mark in some areas. 7.2 out of 10. 7.2 out of 10 is not bad. That kind of goes with the critics' score on Rotten Tomatoes, right? Critics gave it 70-some percent. Audience was a little bit higher. Yeah, I'll go ahead. Just for the review, man. I'll go ahead and click that. Let's see. See what this person says. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so this one, Dino's reviews. Gladiator 2 has some of the most ridiculous CGI animal scenes. The baboons look like weird dogs crossed with monkeys. The Colosseum is not only filled with water, but it has sharks swimming around it. The rhino is huge, but somehow is being ridden around like a highly trained horse. You can still enjoy these moments if you don't take the film seriously. I think the film it's got imagination, creativity. You know, is this thing going to be historically factual? No, it's not. It's content creation. It's film creation, right? It is a movie. Of course, they're going to put some things in there that's going to be a little far-fetched. I'm okay with it, man. I'm totally okay with it. The movie to me, fire. Got to see it on the big screen, man. Got to see it. So this person didn't like it, man. From the first reviews, as Roman women, I find Gladiator 2 disrespectful and useless. We're not liking that one. We're not going to like that one. I respect your review. I respect your review. I'm not liking it, though. Let's see here. This person, Black Steve. Gladiator 2 is like a sick game of Jenga. Everyone has the same strategy to win. Pull from the top, shift the weight, and control momentum. As more pieces move above, more tension ensues. Then more competitors reveal their true intentions of sabotage, betrayal, and revenge. He gave it a 9 out of 10. That's a good review. Gladiator 2, man. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. So, yeah. You know, I was scrolling. And they wasn't hating on Wicked. They was hating a little bit on Gladiator 2, but Gladiator 2, I loved it. Wicked, I loved it. I think it all depends on the type of movie that you want to go see. Gladiator 2, you already know what it's about. It's a lot of killing. It's a lot of fighting, a lot of fight scenes. That's what we go see. We go to go see epic fight scenes in Gladiator 2. Very well acted. Loved it. You go to Wicked, you're going to see a play, and it is a beautiful play. And you have a different energy, man. People are in a good mood. People are immersed in this movie. I'm assuming a lot of people that love the play went to go see this movie. And like I said, when I went to go see it, the theater was packed, standing ovation at the end. Everyone's clapping. About 90% women, girl power. I'm here for it. Hopefully we both can come together. Guys and the girls, men and women, we could come together this before Thanksgiving, come together to see Moana 2. Let's bring it together, man. Okay, let's bring it together. I know some people for Wicked, some people for Gladiator 2, Glicked, kind of like Barbenheimer, but let's go ahead and come together as one and go see Moana 2. I'm thinking Moana 2 is going to do it, man. I mean, man, what a big weekend for Glicked. But Moana 2, man, I think Moana 2 is going to come and do some things. Go check them out at AMC, man. Go check all these movies out at AMC.